Hello everybody, Voltage here and we're playing Clannad today. I messed up the first recording very far in because I had accidentally skipped every dialogue possible, and yeah, it was not a fun time. But I can say for sure this is gonna be a field trip as long as I don't mess up again badly like I just had originally in my last recording session. The world is covered in white snow. I'm gonna skip ahead faster than usual because I want to get back to the part I was on before I completely fucked up. Yes, it's snow. Even now, it continues to fall, coating me in a paleness. Ah, what could I be doing here? Better yet, how long have I been here? My hand is buried in snow. It's holding on to something. I pull it out. It's a pure white hand. A girl's hand. Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't alone. I wipe away the snow on her face. Her profile, sleeping peacefully, appears before me. Yes, this girl and I had always been together. Here in this world. This empty, sorrowful world. This is gonna be a while before I can get back to my guiding place. This is like 10-15 minutes or some shit. I hate this town. There's just too many memories here I'd rather forget. Every day is the same. Go to school, see friends, come home to a place I can't stand. Nothing new ever happens. I wonder if anything will change if I keep living like this. I wonder if my life will ever change. There's nature almost everywhere you look around here. I guess today is just another day of trekking through the mountains to get to school. I'm also got to change settings to make this thing faster, because holy crap. The trip would also be faster if I could just level them all. If I were to go into a straight line, I'd probably say miss out 20 minutes. 20 minutes every day? How much time would that save me a year? I try to do the math in my head as I walk. Ugh! I can't figure it out! I don't see any other students from my school around. This is the main street school too. Normally there are students everywhere. Today isn't a vacation day or anything like that either. So I guess that means I'm late. Responsible students don't just stroll into school at this hour of the day, after all. Still, I continue walking at a leisurely pace, unfazed by my realization deserted scene before me. 200 meters left in the school gates. I stand still for a moment. I exhale dejectedly while gazing up at the sky. Presented by Key. There stand the school gates, all the way up the ridge. Whose idea was to put a school at the top of a giant hill slope anyway? The hill goes on like a never-ending nightmare. There's another side, but one much smaller and shorter than mine. I look to my right. The song just gets me every time. A girl is standing there, just as still as me. I can tell from the color of the school insignia on her uniform that she is also a third-year student. But she isn't someone familiar to me. Her short hair, that comes to just above her shoulders, flutters in the wind. She seems to be on the verge of tears. As a repeat offender of late arrivals, I'm not bothered one bit. She, on the other hand, seems far more concerned. The idea of getting to class this late must be pretty upsetting to her. She nodded her head up and down with her eyes closed. Jesus Christ. As if she's telling herself something. Then, she opens them. She stares up at the school gates.
この学校は好きですか?
Huh? Oh, she's not asking me. She's talking to somebody else. Someone in her head, I guess. I wonder how he, or perhaps she, replied.
私はとっても好きです。でも何もかも変わらずにはいられないです。 楽しいこととか嬉しいこととか全部変わらずにはいられないです。
She continues to talk to herself awkwardly.
それでもこの場所が好きでいられますか？私は
You just have to find more. That's it. The girl looks at me, surprised. It's almost as if she thought she was alone this whole time. Then you just have to find more things that are fun. More things that make you happy. That's all. That can't be too hard, right? The expression on her face. Ah, yes. I remember those days. Wow. What I felt like to be naive, simple. That's something we've all experienced. Come on, let's go. We start to climb the hill. The long hill. Yeah, as you can't tell or anything, I completely love this game. Although I do cry a lot from this game, I love it.
Tsunohara.
The teacher calls the student's name.
相変わらずいないのか?
I look to my side where Tsunohara's desk sits empty. His attendance rate is even worse than mine. You see, the two of us are often labeled as the delinquents at school, but that's probably why we get along so well. He is really the only person in class I can have an honest conversation with. Nevertheless, today's classes began. I spend them looking out the window. The teacher's voices go in one ear and out the other. Hiccups, wow. Classes finish, bringing the school day to an end. Tsunohara never did show. In fact, the only person I've ever spoken to all day is that girl from this morning. It really is just another ordinary day. Since I'm not part of any after-school club, I grab my empty bag, cut through the pack of jabbering students, and leave classroom. I could go home, but there wouldn't be any else to go this hour. Not anyone I want to see anyway. I don't have a mother. I was told that she died in a car accident when I was still little. I don't even remember what she looked like. After her passing, my father sank into a pretty deep depression, probably due to the shock of all of it. Using alcohol to numb his pain, he wasted all his days gambling. Because of that, a lot of my time was spent arguing with him, actually. But one day, our relationship took a turn for the worse. He got violent with me. Ever since then, my father stopped showing his emotions. He also stopped calling me just Tomoyo. Instead, he called me Tomoyo-kun, as if we were nothing more than strangers. And indeed, he's turned to just like that at the point. It's like he's retreating into some type of shell. As if he's trying to sever the present from the past. It'd be better if he could just push me away completely, or even just keep hitting me. At least then I'd know where I stand with him. But no, every time he sees me back home from school, he brightens up like an old friend visiting and starts making small talk. It hurts so much. I can't stand being home anymore. That's why I stay out so late now. When I come home, when I know he's asleep, I don't have to see him. It's why I go to bed at dawn. Of course, then I don't wake up until noon. I've been late almost every day since starting high school. I've spent most of my life like this for almost 3 years now. Today's no different either. I go home just to change out of my school uniform, then leave again before my father gets back. The routine practically feels ingrained in me at this point. I wander around town aimlessly until nightfall. No matter what, I always end up in the same place. On my way, I grab some takeout from one of the local restaurants. I carry it with me as I walk down the massive hill from this morning towards the school dormitory. Our school pays special attention to its clubs, so a lot of students come here from more rural areas to enroll. Those students then live here for the next 3 years, separated from their parents. These kids are practically members of a different species when compared to someone without any academic dreams like me. Normally, I wouldn't have anything to do with them, but Tsunohara lives here. He used to be on the soccer team, and he was even accepted to the school because of how good he was. However, he lost his spot on the varsity team as a freshman after being suspended for getting into a huge fight with a student from another school. By the time the following year's squad was decided, he was already an outcast within the team. He had no choice but to leave. He doesn't have the money to move though, so he still lives in the dorms where all the jocks are.
何度言えばわかるんだよ。
でもすげえ小さい音だったっての。
Tsunohara is standing there. He's in front of another room, talking to a student about twice his size.
すげえ小さい音でも壁が薄いから響くんだよ。ヘッドホンで聞けよ。
んな高級なもんねえって。
じゃあ聞くな。
いやでもあれ聞かないと調子出ないんだよね。それに結構イカす音楽だと思うんだよね。今度歌詞とかちゃんと聞いてみてよ。イカしてるから。
イカしてるも何もねえ。こっちはムカついてんだよ。次聞こえてきたら叩き出すぞ。
Well, damn. Tsunohara hangs his head, still standing in front of the now closed door.
そうラグビー部め。
He mumbles his words under his breath. Hold up. He won't be able to hear you like that, you know. Damn it! Stupid rugby players! Standing behind him, I'll repeat his words with a yell. Then Hara grabs my head and drags me into his room. I can hear angry yells from "Hey, who was that?" resonating from the hallway.
僕を殺す気か。
Yes, I'm trying to get you killed, honestly. You're the one who said it.
あのさ岡崎。ただでさえここのところ連中との関係が穏やかじゃなくなってるんだからさ。
Now let's go out with the bang.
あと1年残ってるよ。
And you're just going to live in fear like this the entire time?
あのね、僕だって1対1なら引くことはないさ。たとえ相手がラグビー部だとしてもね。けど周りは全部ラグビー部の部屋。こんな場所で事を起こした日には部が悪すぎるよ。でもまあ卒業間際になったら派手にやるのもいいね。そん時は岡崎、僕の背中はお前に任せるぜ。
Great, I'll be sure to take a shot of my own at you while I'm at it.
来るなよ、行けよ。
I'm on the rugby team's side, you know.
いつからだよ。
Oh, not now, but I will be when it all goes down.
はい？なんでよ。共に過ごしてきた僕らの2年間は一体何よ。
The wall shakes. The rumble is followed by a quiet down. I'll get the wall right back for you.
やめてくれ。
You get scared way too easily.
お前な、僕の立場に立ってみろよ。
He's crying
頼
now.
むからここではおとなしくしててくれ。
Sure. His pathetic display has such an impact on me for that I give in without thinking. I settle down in the small area between the wall and Tsunohara's ever-present kotatsu table and begin to eat my dinner. Sorry, could I get some tea?
出ねえよ。
Hey, is it sorry?
頭下げようが出ねえよ。お前ここが食堂かなんかと勘違いしてない？
We're in your room, I understand that.
ああ、
And you're my maid here.
全然分かってないっすね。
Please? I forgot to buy
自
some.
分で行くという発想は浮かばないのかよ。
But I thought you wanted to do anything you could be of service to me after I saved your life, no?
そんな裏設定は隠されていません。
That's why you told me after I saved you, though. That man named Tsunohara died long ago. Before he now stands your loyal attendant. I am but a simple tea servant. That's what you'll say to me. So tea, please.
壮大な嘘つかな
Alright, could you at least give me one last cup of tea then?
最初も最後もねえよ
Oh, but it's such a moving story. You'll definitely want to pour me some more once you hear it. You seem done for, after suffering life-threatening injuries. But I, thirsty, ordered you to make me tea. So you summoned up the last drops of your strength to go brew some tea. Brew some. Even as you grovel on all fours. And then, Mr. Okazaki, here's your tea, sir. And this cup will be my last. You died with a smile on your face.
僕むちゃくちゃ本望そうっすね
Well, it was expected how you'd wish to go after all. Nevertheless, I sat there, drinking that final cup of tea as I cried. See? Moving, isn't it? So, tea please.
出ねえっての
I can't. I'm crying already. This is hilarious. I spend the rest of my time here reading a magazine. With no TV in the room, the only things I can really do are talk to Tsunohara or read.
そろそろ寝ない
It was late, and the day had already changed over. Yeah, I guess so. One line I didn't cross was staying the night at Tsunohara's room. Just the thought of waking up in the morning to someone like that is depressing.
じゃあ僕シャワー浴びてくっから
Okay. Tsunohara grabbed some underwear and a towel off from under a heap of clothes in the corner of his room before leaving. I prefer to avoid having to welcome Tsunohara back in his room after a shower, so I'll leave while I still can. I close the magazine and get up from the floor. As I do, I find myself looking at a cassette player. There's a tape still sitting inside it. I try playing it. Out comes the melody of a Japanese rap song that hasn't been popular for a while. Talk about lame. Who listens to this type of stuff who listens to this kind of stuff? Do I want to be a prick or want to be a good friend? I'm gonna be a prick. Alright, I'll dub my own rap over instead. I'll call it a rap dedicated to my close friend Tsunohara. I could just imagine him being moved by tears by it. Here we go. I take a deep breath and press the record button. Yo, my name is Okazaki. I string the words together at a good tempo. But then I can't think of anything else to say. What is this? An axolot that evolved to walk on land? What is that? What is that? Hold up. I mean that is a joke, but I can kind of see that being true. Are you an axolot? Yeah, this is my first time actually choosing this choice, so it's actually hilarious. Forget it, this is stupid. I clearly get discouraged. Why am I doing this for him? Considering our relationship, you probably couldn't even call a super close friend to begin with. I should just get going. I decided to leave before Tsunohara returns. Alright, this is where I'm gonna leave out for this episode. If you guys have enjoyed, please subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment, and share it. Do anything with it, it will help me out a lot. And in the meanwhile, I'll see you guys later. Peace.